Hi, and thanks for joining us for this Know Your Architecture session. My name is Richard Wilmot, and I'm a Partner Solution Architect here in Sydney, Australia. And today I'm joined by Dan Roth, who leads Alliances and Sales Engineering for Plerion. Great to have you with us, Dan.
Thanks, Richard. Great to be here.
And also we're joined by Wayne Hayes, who's CEO and co-founder of WOLK Technology. Lovely to have you, Wayne.
Richard. Thanks very much.
Great. So the Know Your Architecture solution that you two have collaborated on, tell us a little bit about what that solution is, Wayne.
So essentially what we've done is we've taken our experience as the Global Well-Architected Partner of the Year 2023, and we've tried to make that even better for our SMB customers.
Okay.
So the way we've done that is we use Plerion's enterprise product, and we use that to accelerate our well-architected reviews to give our customers a better outcome.
Okay. So Dan, give us a bit of a picture on what Plerion is and the outcomes that you typically drive for your customers.
Yeah, absolutely. So Plerion's a cloud security company based here in Sydney. We're a pure play on the technology side. So we spend a lot of time building a technology platform that looks across your entire cloud environment and finds those security insights across configuration, vulnerability, identity, access.
Right.
But really the secret sauce there is rising up those 1 to 2, 3 things that really matter most.
Yep.
Those risks that, if you went remediated, would make the largest impact on your security posture in a positive way.
Great. So Wayne, the typical customer that I know that WOLK works with is typically a smaller organization. Take us through who the right customer is for this joint solution.
We deal almost exclusively with SMBs.
Right.
Typically they have no or very little IT knowledge. They've had somebody create an AWS account for them, and they may not even know what's in there. They just know they're paying a bill. So where you've got customers that have, they know there's a security issue, they know the threat landscape, but they don't know how to remediate these issues, those are the customers that this is ideal for.
And by bringing in tooling from Plerion, Dan, it allows customers, it sounds like, to get that enterprise-grade security right down at that SMB layer as well.
Yeah, look, and across all organizations, ultimately our goal is to try and simplify security or security in the cloud. And so that's what we aim to do is, provide that complete visibility, allow customers to answer really direct questions and understand their environment, but then find those risks that matter most.
And get them removed.
Get them ready with the context and sort of pathway to get them remediated.
So Wayne, how does the solution actually drive a better outcome? Because it sounds like there's a lot of moving parts. How do you orchestrate all of that to make it easier for the customer?
We've done well-architected reviews for a long time, and it's always been a very smooth process.
Right.
But now that we have Plerion on board, it just means that we can dig a lot deeper to be able to get a better outcome in a shorter amount of time. The customer still gets the same visualization, the customer still gets the same conversation and understanding of their environment. We just have the extra knowledge that Plerion brings to the table.
Because Plerion provides a very comprehensive set of information, which for a lot of customers, if IT is not their day job, for example, it can be quite difficult to parse. So without someone like WOLK on board, it could actually be fairly challenging to actually digest the output from Plerion, couldn't it, Dan? Yeah,
absolutely. And I think the problem we're trying to solve, and the problem we see a lot, is organizations of all sizes know security needs to be a priority, or know there's potential risk there, but honestly don't know where to start. And so that's where, when we were coming up with the solution and the Know Your Architecture sort of engagements, that's what we're looking to solve, right? Is understand where to start, where they stand today, what their goal state looks like, and work with them on that journey to get there.
So taking the insight they get from the Plerion solution with the professional services and the managed services, I think from WOLK as well, really drives that joint outcome so well.
Yeah, absolutely.
So Wayne, take us through how the ScaleNOC managed services offering from WOLK plays into this.
Because well-architected is so inherent in everything we do, our NOC monitoring, NOC as in Network Operations Center monitoring, that we've been running for the last 7 years, we've now made that available to people outside of our general managed services.
Okay, wow.
And the way we've done that is, so ScaleNOC is a ISVA product, it's on Marketplace, easily consumable, and what that allows us to do is monitoring and alerting on accounts that are not in our AWS organization.
Okay.
The customers can then use our skilled staff to resolve the issues that are highlighted by ScaleNOC. So that's how we do the managed services in this environment.
Okay. Excellent. So there's the deep dive from Plerion, guided through the well-architected review process, the remediation and the managed services aspect, and then that ongoing alignment to well-architected best practice.
Exactly.
And is there the ability to include Plerion into those customers who might have a risk and compliance need as well, Dan?
Yeah, absolutely. Ultimately, we want to partner with scaling organizations and be there as they grow, and especially for customers in those regulated industries. We do a lot of work with fintechs and folks in the healthcare sector where they have pretty strict compliance regulations, where they know security is a key priority for their business. We want to be with them for that whole journey. So again, understanding where they are today, where they want to get to, and what that path looks like.
And that continuous assurance as well, using the tools to keep them aligned to the compliance guidelines.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I think something really important that Wayne, you explained to me previously on was how just because there might be smaller businesses doesn't mean that they don't have the same stringent regulatory and compliance requirements of our larger enterprises. So I think this is a great way to almost democratize that access to this enterprise-grade tooling for these SMBs that critically need it as well, isn't it?
Exactly. And if you put it at the right pricing, which is what we're doing, it makes it accessible to the masses.
Fantastic. Using this common thread of well-architected, which you both align to as that common source of shared value for our customers.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's fantastic. So Wayne, how can customers get started?
Generally, the way this would work is that they get involved with their account manager, and the account manager logs an opportunity, and that comes through to us through the ACE portal. Now, the customers won't know what any of that means. So the short answer is either contact your account manager or just give us a call or send us an email.
Great. And we can find your details on the website as well.
Correct.
That's fantastic. Thanks so much, Dan. Really appreciate spending time with us today. And Wayne?
Cheers, Richard.
I think that's about all we've got time for. But thank you so much for joining us in this episode of Know Your Architecture. Look forward to talking about more solutions in the future. Thank you.